Hello everyone, this is John Crate and we are back in Rogue Trader. Here, we're gonna make a few quick stops here. Shrine and the chapel. To see if the main guys there have anything new as well for us.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Confessor. You're positively beaming with joy. A priest like you is a rare sight. Fair observation? Everyone knows that the clergy must maintain a stern appearance to inspire fear and awe in their flock. The truth is that my clan and I experienced great hardship. I can't explain how it is I'm standing before you now, except by his will. How could one be anything but joyful knowing they were saved by the Emperor? What happened to your clan? I was scarcely more than a child when the malady struck our cabins. First would come the fever, then the unlucky victim would start retching blood, and then they would melt away like a candle. Only the youngest survived, myself among them. Now my family is growing, and I am grateful for each new life that replaces one lost. Still, your gentle manner may adversely affect your flock's faith. An accurate observation from a lord who knows the importance of strong faith on his ship. The gentleness you speak of is skin deep. On the inside, my faith and spirit are pure adamantine. Decades instructing the crew in fighting the dangers of the void and the warp have required nothing less. My resolve in the face of monstrous threats we face must always be 100-fold firmer than that of the flock. Did Lady Theodora come here often? Your predecessor always had due concern for the reliquary's maintenance and its needs, and under her rule, faith occupied its proper place on the ship. People confess to you, do they not? I'm interested to know the thoughts of some of my subjects. Ours is a throne-fearing flock that regularly leaves Vox recordings in the Shrine Confessional, housed in the eastern part of the reliquary. This allows us to maintain constant watch for any heretical tendencies. We can observe the earnesty with which our parishioners render their duties, as well as any dangerous dissent brewing in their minds. Initiate Clotus is responsible for sorting the confessions. He would be honored to offer you access. Well, we've already done that one.
Follow my lead.
We've already done that one. Okay, so the Astropath Chapel. Oh, these two need to level up. Zachary, do you have anything else for us? No.
They say a little bit of humility.
Yes?
Adira? No. We have to choose a new one for her. What would be good for her? I don't know, man. Probably just Grand Strategist. She can only pick 3. Probably Arch Militant for her.
None shall stand in my way.
Let's go to the Lord Captain's quarters. We can do one of our bathing things. Okay, where is the pool? I wish to summon someone from my retinue. Adira, sure, why not? This is nice. 5 of my cabins could fit in here, and don't get me started on that rusty nook I call a shower. But I'm pretty sure you didn't call me in here just so I'd die of envy, did you? What are you smoking over there? Just a mix of Iho and Obscura. Got a kick to it, not enough to knock you out, but just enough to help you relax and distract yourself from your worries. Sure, let me try. Oh, Karu's test failed. Colorful blob floats in front of you. There's a large bottle where its belly should be and moves its tentacles around in a comical manner as it tries to speak. Board cabin, star crew ignite? Stare at the blob until it dissolves. Blob mumbles something in a concerned tone and makes a round clicking noise as it waves a tentacle at you. Must be frightened by the power of your gaze. After a while, the blob rearranges itself in the shape of Adira. She's snapping her fingers in front of your face and howling with laughter. Lord Captain! Lord Captain, can you hear me? That was some ride, huh? You just take it easy. It'll pass soon. How are you feeling? Still among the living? Kick is certainly one way of putting it. Wait till the crash gets you. Still, you're one tough Nutribar. I've watched seasoned voidsmen struggle to say 2 words after just a couple of drags, but here you are, clear-eyed and talking sense. Telling me a joke, I guess. What's the difference between a warp storm and a dispute at the Adeptus Administratum? At least there's a chance a warp storm might end. Do you know any more? How many tech priests does it take to change a lumen? 3. 1 to wave a sensor, 1 to pray to the Omnicide, and a 3rd to servitorize a serf to do all the work for them. Alright, one more joke. What do you call an unsanctioned psyker's cabin? An emergency airlock. Okay. Relax and close your eyes. Yeah. What fills this conscious? Thoughts of those who keep him afloat in these waters, who will drown and who will manage to pull to the surface. Strands of fate are fragile yet woven together. They are strong. Not everyone is destined to see this voyage through to its end, but no one will be forgotten. There we go. Finish. So there. We'll slowly but surely get everyone into the in there. We'll, you know, have a little encounter with everybody. So I've done a deer. Next time we're here, we'll do someone else. Anyway, the map. Captain, I'm getting reports of several ships moving towards us. Judging by the fact that they're not responding to our hails and the telemetry shows a trail of macro batteries, they're not here for a chinwag. Ready to issue orders to prepare for battle at your command. Where did they come from? Why haven't you noticed them before? The rubbish of Furibundus. I'm not talking about those wrecks that are about to open fire. I mean the remains of meteorites, gas clouds, refuse from the shipyards. It all bunches together, and the smaller ships hide behind it to harass ships as they emerge from the warp. Could this be the work of Kunrad Voitvir? It's possible. He could have hired some scum, or maybe it's just a pirate who saw the state of our ship and decided to push his luck. Can we evade this combat? I don't think so, Lord Captain. There'd be no reason to. It'll be easier to blast these scum to smithereens than to evade them. But Warren Footfall were coming with a few macro salvos. Okay, I guess we gotta do a ship battle. Not the best part. But hey. Not the best part of the game, but hey. A Cobra-class destroyer. Another one. Okay. Yep, I know how this works. able to... Okay, well, we can hit him with 2. Okay. Might be able to hit him with 3 if we go here. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Fire the lance batteries.
Yeah. Shields.
Leave the hull strewn across the stars.
There we go.
Lay in the course.
And move there. And return. We gotta try and maneuver now. So it's a dogfight now, is it? Fine.
Set the course.
Let's go. Go, warehouse, go. Ah, so close. Get him with this, though.
Volley!
Three? What does that mean?
Onward!
He's just out of our range. You'd been better off turning, I think, buddy. Coming for you now.
The time has come. Bleed them. Another salvo!
There we go. Get some trophies and some scrap. Okay, where the hell even are we right now? That's us over there? Okay, well. Go to the Ash World. What do we got there? Nothing. Well, we're not supposed to go here, but we're going to. Lord Captain, the station's airlocks have been sealed from inside. A Vox recording is stating that the priesthood of the Alter Templum Calixus X-17 Sanctuary have no desire to communicate with the laity and are refusing access to guests on the basis of the Adeptus Mechanicus' privilege of inviolability, granting them sole jurisdiction over the sacred sites. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Sure, something will allow us there eventually, though. Drusius' blessing. Well, Captain, we have the flagship Druse's Blessing with a small escort. Dead ahead. They are requesting a direct Vox channel. Hello. Charterist Captain Austerus Thorfast. They have a picture. They might be a new recruitable character. Greetings, Lord Captain. I am honored to speak with the rogue trader of House von Valancius. May your name be known through the ages. Chartist Captain Asterius Thorfast, bearer of a free charter of the merchant fleet. How can I be of service? What's your squadron doing out here? We develop supply routes for the Chartists. You see, my ship is a representative of the merchant fleet in this part of the Imperium territory, yet we don't have a fixed charter-defined trade route. Our mission is to establish business contacts with voidfarers in need of regular ship repairs and those who are interested in specialized goods. From where do you source the components that you sell? Are you asking me to disclose our suppliers to you? Well, frankly, they come from both everywhere and nowhere. We get our wares either from lucky voidsmen who stumble upon an abandoned or dilapidated ship somewhere in a neighboring system, or from unlucky ones whose sorry tub arrives on footfall in such a state that it's easier to take her apart than to restore her. I'd like to know more about the merchant fleet's operations here. For the most part, all the Expanse has is fleets of different organizations and small flotillas of merchant ships. Uninterrupted communication between worlds is a matter of life and death for many outposts of humanity, so even in this dark corner of the Imperium there are Chartists and ships assigned to the various Adeptus. Alas, the Expanse has next to no stable trade routes, so the job can be precarious at times. Then again, no one is more intimately familiar with the hardships of local commerce than a rogue trader. Like, just take a look at their catalog. We can buy that. We have enough profit factor here to get a lot of these. There we go. Ship upgrades. Let's see what we have. Engine. 11 speed with low acceleration and braking. 13 speed with low. This one has 11 speed with strong acceleration and braking. We'll keep the one we've got. Provides void ship weapons with targeting data, granting 80% chance to hit and 5% critical chance. Yes, I think we need to put that one on. Shields, 70%. Oh, they're the same. Armor. It costs scrap. Upgrade. Okay, those are what scrap are for. What else do we have here, though? Prow. You got a few different weapons. 4 shots, dealing 14 damage per shot. Or wait, okay, we've got... So we could get a second lance. Oh, do we want torpedoes? No, I don't know. Torpedoes are interesting, but we'll stick with what we've got for now. Okay, that's... Okay. So we got a small upgrade. Footfall it is. Go to Footfall. Void Dock Alpha Row. Oh, because he's leaving us for now. We do get him back, I'm pretty sure, but... So yeah, here's our team. I'll be able to meet a bunch of the arch trade partners here. Although we don't have the profit factor to go much beyond the first rank of their trading anyway. Or at least to buy anything past that. Once we get more profit factor, we'll be able to make a more informed decision on what we want to buy. In the meantime, we'll just buy what we can from everybody. Your Lordship, forgive me for not welcoming you with the appropriate obeisance. We were told that you would prefer to arrive on Footfall incognito, so we were trying to attract as little attention as possible. I'm here on the behalf of the Liege of Footfall, Lord Vladium Tocara. The Liege awaits the chance to speak with you at his residence, but if you happen to have other business to attend to, I can serve as your guide and tell you about the station. This is so familiar. Behind the amber-colored scattering of words of welcome, Far less appealing hues lurk, murky and diluted. The look of someone accustomed to lying and hiding their intentions. Something's coming, and they're coming for us. Watch out, Lord Captain. He sighs and casually places his hand on his weapon. What's coming? Judging by the voices, there's a lot of them. Angry. They've got teeth, but they aren't that sharp. Their strength is their numbers. Pray, what are you talking about? What could you mean by such a cryptic pronoun?
Hey, newcomers!
Oh.
How's this for a warm welcome?
Ooh, raiders. You have no idea what
I
this
won't
is.
heed your cries of mercy.
Show them no mercy.
Prepare for battle. What do we got? There's guys... 2 guys here. They're armored ambers. We got some thugs over here. We can kill easily. We've got... Can't imagine there's anyone behind us. We've got some more little guys there. Some more little guys there. And more little guys back there. Okay, so these guys are these 2 up front are the big ones. So John, you just kind of get behind this. Abelard, you get ready to go after them. You're going first, actually, so I want you to be over here. Oh, there are some armored ones here, but she should be able to, like, do some damage. Cabela, you go up this way. Dara. Pascal, though. Pascal can stay over here in front. Dadara, what do we want to do with you? Cabela's got these guys under control. Well, maybe not this guy. What's this? Ooh, Bloodstained Amelia. Okay, now we got somebody. You stay back here for now so that you can start buffing people. Oh, she can't go that way. Tell me something, darling. If you go up here... you can get just about everybody. To do that. We can give Pascal a turn.
If I may.
And he can shotgun.
Request approved.
There. And he can also analyze one of these guys.
The
This one.
Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
And then she... oh, she can also do this. Front line. Sure, something like that. Let's see, Indira.
Cover me.
You go back there. Because you can then lightning these guys. Ooh, that was effective. And forewarning on Cabela.
Not this Greyer's
Oh,
job.
no line of sight. Okay, fine. Forewarning on
Will
Cassian.
do.
Protect everyone up here. And we can do this. Doesn't really have line of sight to too many people, I guess.
On it.
Oh, and she can do one of these too.
Will do.
He's got line of sight to pretty much everybody. So first of all,
Nothing
perfect
I
spot.
can't do.
Oh, he's not behind anything. Damn it, I thought he was. Oh, did we blow it up? Is that what happened here? Okay, well, hunt down prey, targeting you.
Already done.
Mark you with this.
Suits my purposes.
And...
Nothing I can't do.
Oof,
Another clean strike.
good shot.
Show me what you've got.
I've suffered worse.
Oh, come on.
Look out.
Brace
Oh,
yourself, Avalon.
knockdowns.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Time to someone.
Here we go. That's worse.
Knockdowns. Well, Pascal, you've got to get rid of this guy.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Request denied. Abide in the host of blessed creations
He doesn't
of the
do.
Omnissiah.
He doesn't do much right now, which is unfortunate. Nothing he can really do now. Okay, Cabela. You're just gonna walk up, and you're
As
gonna
honor or death is a
take
blessing.
her down. You're gonna walk
I
here.
bring mercy and retribution.
You are going to... What are we up against? 13, 13. Yeah, do that to just get rid of him.
This goes against the tenets.
Oh, I can't move that far. Can't move against any of them. Annoying. Then we're not gonna do anything. We're done. Abelard's up, but... Jesus, okay. Just gotta get this guy off my ass. Abelard needs a little boost there. Bring it down on... Abelard, maybe? Yes, bring it
Me?
down on Abelard.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
We're gonna have you charge.
Victory is imminent.
There you go. She's done. Move there and take him down.
Was that you? Very well.
Okay, whatever. And then forewarning on. Can't reach Abelard. Can reach Cabela though.
But of course.
Don't think we have to hunt down prey anymore.
Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes.
Just take you apart here.
All too easy. Hurting me was your biggest mistake.
And that worked out pretty well. There's some thugs back there.
My ears are ringing.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Your shotgun reach them?
Request approved.
Nope.
Death comes in silence.
Abelard. Get moving.
Follow my lead.
Cassia, maybe if you go. Come on. No, go here. And open your eye on these.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
There we go.
You are in the presence of House Orselio. I guide humanity between the stars.
Emperor, protect me. They killed. Every time I warn them, and then they go all, Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who could have thought? If you're not, young man, we took care of the attackers. Do you know who they were? Lordship, those guys were Anvers. They're a gang. They're the worst. I'm telling you, they scared no one. They're scared of no one, not even Liege Takara. Does this kind of thing happen often around here? Shooting? Yes. Attacks on nobles, not very often. Unless it's the Anvers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing and gutting somebody. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Report it to your liege. So I'm sorry, your lordship. I'll go report to liege. They killed my lady.
Does something trouble?
I'm always ready.
Well, let's see what all they've got here. Regular chain swords can just go. Let's see, combat shotgun, that might be better than what we've got on some of these guys. So wait, we'll have to see about the hex. Flak armor, we got enough armor.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Well, leaflet. The Anvers. We're gonna throw that into. Lots of stuff here. Goods on this guy. Goods on this guy. it's a puzzle of some kind.
It's about time.
Ragman. 2 days ago, the discharge was interrupted by a raid by the Anvers gang. These commerce?
As it should be.
Okay, so let's start. Probably should go back to the Void ship after we explore this area just to get rid of some of the wounds that Abelard has. That
I'll lay
Opticon
claim to the
22?
stars.
Let's see. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative slash structural part of the Cognizance Fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening diplomatic links, trade deals, donations. Initiating official grading procedures for esteemed slash high value visitors. Glory slash success to House von Valancius. Requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation, Logisticar Theta. Let's see, I want to make a trade deal. So is this what we can get from you? Yes, buy. What do these do? Where to parry melee attacks with a ranged weapon using ballistic skill. That's interesting. Whenever the wearer hits an enemy with a Deadeye shot, it reduces the enemy's deflection by 1 and applies 1 exploit. Okay. Okay, we need more. Need more profit factor to get those. What is Logisticar Theta? Under the contractual obligation in question, 34.761 Terran years ago, the Explorator Cognizance Fleet received from representatives slash authorized units of the von Valancius dynasty a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalian Void tankers. Received it and then didn't pay. Compensate, remunerate, settle accounts. Should I go on, or is that enough synonyms? Stipulated payment slash reciprocal offering from the Cognizance Fleet can be made to von Valancius assets at the current time, after which the contractual obligation will be fulfilled slash archived. Confirm your status regarding acceptance of the payment slash reciprocal offering. You waited 30 years to pay up? Execution of payment slash reciprocal offering is in accordance with the specifications of the contractual obligation. Allocation of assets was from the holdings of the Cognizance Fleet was initiated when the tankers reached the main squadron, 14.905 Terran years after the initial transaction. The asset allocation process concluded 2.663 Terran years later. Transportation of assets to the Furibundus system took 16.862 Terran years. Final delivery of assets to Footfall took 0.331 Terran years. Clever. If you had been purchasing fuel for a squadron at the other end of the Imperium, you may have never had to pay at all. We would have turned to dust before you made it there and back. Are you saying that my dynasty has had extensive business dealings with you? This payment is true. The Cognizance Fleet concluded 1,292 contractual obligations with the von Valancius dynasty as represented slash led slash administered by the counterparty identified as Theodore von Valancius. The most substantial was Pact 8 Yule, in accordance with which Archmagos Cubus Delphim, data usher of the sevenfold hallowed workshop of the sacred world of Euphrates II, was transferred to the planet Kiava Gamma to perform the duties of / minister as its fabricator censor. The services of such a highly enlightened / enhanced / authorized servant were recompensed via their offering of / paid for with a 7-year contract granting the fleet's exploration vessels maintenance privileges at the Kiava Gamma facilities. It is true. In the last couple of decades, Lady Theodora took pains to form a strong relationship with the Cognizance fleet. She turned down a dozen candidates looking for the right tech monitor to watch over Kiava Gamma. What payment can I expect? Universal Mobile Orbital Deployment Exactium / Astra... Oh, okay. Good. I confirm I am willing to accept payments of a mobile extractium. This will gain us 5... No, I want the extractium. 2 of them, even. I seek your friendship. Let's see. What do you want? Okay, so that's just to tell us... Why do you want information about the planets? Okay. So they want us to scan planets and bring them stuff. Are you interested in xenotech? Isn't that heresy? Basically, to take it out of everyone's hands. Let's see. Okay, another thing. A plundered void station in Langren's Belt. Strange name you got there. Opticon is an identifier with illustrious history, a significant number of archive references, and is used by many explorators in the Cognizance fleets. The Extension 22 is a custom edition made by my current unit designed to highlight the unit's unique personality. Huh, good for you. Let's just go through all of these. Yeah, it's the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet in the Expanse. Why are you here instead of exploring faraway systems? He's a senior planetary scout for many classified procedural cycles. He was distinguished with 3 promotions by 1 grade, the right to a Tier 2 sacred augmentation, a notation in the Fleetwide Archive as a valuable unit. After the reconnaissance missions in the Tinara system, this unit was promoted to the rank of Logus and transferred to Footfall in order to perform the functions appropriate for its current status. My archive contains data on the reconnaissance of the Tinara system and the associated special circumstances. I express my respect for a veteran and adherent of the fleet. Valid assessment. The Tinara system was a great test of faith / an assessment of this unit's durability threshold / an active destructive xenocide. What happened? Data classified. Okay, well. So what are you doing here? Yeah, lots of usual stuff. There was once a tech acolyte in Lady Theodora's retinue who knew the unique language of the esteemed tech priests. I only began to realize the true value of his abilities after he'd been devoured by a xenobeast on some nondescript world. Pascal, do these words have translation? Opticon's functions can be conveyed through a flesh speak as functioning as the fleet's diplomatic mission, overseeing shipments, ensuring that the laity does not encroach upon the exploratory sphere interest, and collecting data on star systems. Why are you here not at the palace? Following communication with lay people of high social standing causes this unit's vexation / desire for forceful cessation of vital functions / grief / decline in motivation, righteous fury / willingness to initiate purity protocols. Remaining in an area of repair and maintenance of sacred machines is beneficial to this unit's cognitive functions. This statement is true. The behavioral dynamics typical of lay groups are frequently devoid of logical patterns and are taxing to analyze. Okay, we'll be back. He's a good guy.
New challenge for me.
What's this? Can only be equipped by a familiar. The Cyber Raven gains a bunch of stuff. Well, we don't have a Cyber Raven, unfortunately.
My house would be proud of me.
The Holy Book by the Altar. That Void Dam Customs guy. Guess what? Well, hold on to that. That might be the answer to the puzzle.
Victory awaits!
Yeah, here's where they keep the aristocrats. So finish exploring this area, then we'll quickly head back to get Abelard back in fighting shape. Okay, that's not a ladder we can climb.
I won't tolerate weakness. Excellence matters.
Who are you? Rank 5 functionary Alangar Castoris. Wait your turn?
None shall stand in my way.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Yes, it was. Wearer and their allies are immune to damage from the wearer's grenades. Cyber Eagle. We don't have a Cyber Eagle. There's some goods there. That's another Anvers thing.
I didn't?
Oh, there's a goods. "15 coercion. As an arbitrator, they gain 20.
It's about time.
Let's just quickly, this is going to take a few loading screens, but I don't want to be caught unprepared. Okay, I've got about an hour. We can do about an hour more. I hard boiled like 36 eggs. Before I logged on here. I had a bunch of eggs. I kept buying eggs. I bought two 18 eggs because I was like, Okay. Oh, that's where we were. So we'll go to the atrium. But I bought them because, you know, I like making eggs. I like to do eggs. You know, I'll make 18 eggs, scramble up 18 eggs with, peppers, onions, chopped up Spam, mushrooms. And then, like, eat off of that for a couple days each time. And then, you know, when I heat it up, it'll be with a little bit of cheese and then a mixture of sour cream and either salsa or taco sauce. But I kept putting it off because I was
A
making
new
other
challenge
stuff.
for me?
So I've got like frickin'. So I had 36 eggs that I had to use up because they were starting to get, you know, can't have them sitting around
Every
forever.
time I
and-
come here, I nearly go deaf. The sounds of the past assault my ears. Trumpets of glory interrupted by the rustling of rags and the clinking of coins above everything else.
Yeah, this place is turning me nearly deaf as well. And that's without sorcerous voices in my head. If it's not swearing, it's merchants shouting.
Blessed with multifunctionality.
There you go, Pascal. Thanks. Another one of these. We'll sell them off. Goods are down there. Let's check out up here first.
Follow my lead!
You don't. Something to servo skulls. Oh, we're getting enough stuff.
The dime will be as slippery as a snake, like any seasoned operator. I don't need any voices in my head to predict that.
Some leaders hold onto power with an iron fist. But Takara isn't the type. He's an opportunist. A brilliant opportunist.
And that's to his palace, so we got other places we can check out first. Dreadful Xenos. Pascal, open it up. Thank you.
Grants the insight.
That's why we keep you around. Punish the enemies of humanity? No, there's no. We don't need to do that. Another one of these. We'll sell it off to somebody later. Somebody will like it.
I won't tolerate weakness.
What's going on here? The buzzing crowd has closed on several hairy-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. The angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt a massacre is about to take place. Just cut their throats already. What were they thinking letting that ship dock at Football? They're all stricken. No, no cutting. Get their blood on us, we'll be tainted too. Better burn them. There he is, Hieronymus Delorso. Be quiet, you scoundrel. Dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance to think you have the right. Watch in silence. Reverend, but these are heretics, real heretics. Their whole planet is plagued. Folks say they all died over there. And why is that, huh? Because they're heretics and the Emperor punished them. We're no heretics. We ran from the heretics, barely escaped with our lives. And there was no plague on our planet, only the archenemy's minions, a whole army of them. If you want to blame anyone, blame those who abandoned our world. Blame the governor, blame the tech priest, blame the masters of Kiava Gamma who forsook it in its darkest hour. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. What's going on here? Who are you supposed to be? I'm an envoy of the Von Valancius dynasty. Come from Lady Theodora. Pardon me, noble sir. You're just, rooting out heresy here. These scrawny ones, they're from the ship that came from the bowels of the Cronus Expanse. They've got plague there and mutants, and now they're spreading their rot everywhere. They're taint. They're all... Silence! You must be completely out of your minds. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. And what's so wrong about that, Reverend? We just want to put these heretics to death. We're not heretics. We're refugees, I swear it on the Golden Throne. We served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. Where were the protectors that were meant to shield us from the lands of humanity from nightmares? Traitors. Traitors and heretics, a lot of them. People gawk at you. How tiring. The motley sea of colors that fills this restless crowd is hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear, their red buds swelling, ready to burst and paint all who are gathered here. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish-black grief, but their words are as transparent as the ice that lies on top of a glacier. Commoners are always deaf to others' suffering, for such is their nature. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me. 80%. See, all on look, they are my people. We'll take them. They're refugees. Go away. So we'll take them on. If they're from Kiava Gamma, that's supposedly my planet, so we'll take them. Arrogance and self-righteousness of a malefactor. I'm Reverend Hieronymus Doloroso, head of the Derusian mission here on Football. I thank you for stepping in. Please come see me when you have time. We can talk then. Yes, we can.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Did we come from this way? Yeah, we did. Oh, there's something up there, though. Cogitator. Pascal.
Operation successful.
Perfect. Goods. Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Athletics.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Another one of these.
None shall stand in my way.
All allies at a 2-cell radius gain a 40% bonus to resolve from the annealing beacon ability instead of the original bonus. The Servo Skull Swarm gains +10 fellowship and intelligence. Suffers no damage from area. Okay, well we can use that.
Doubt is for the...
Processing data from
We shall
10 million
prevail.
units.
Servo Skull. It's not a weapon, is it? I'm guessing it's... There it is. There you go. You can have that. Tall man with a shaved head is rubbing his hands together nervously. His opulent clothes are nearly bursting at the seams on his muscular body. His expression is forbiddingly grim. Still, he's trying to put on an air of friendliness. Greetings, you must be... Master Fidelio? All the guests have arrived. You're the last on the list, and we couldn't well start without you. Your presence is absolutely vital. Of course, I'm Fidelio. Please. We can talk later. The chaplain is about to begin. Look around. The gathering you've surrounded yourself at seems refined and respectable at first glance. The decorations and the attendees' clothes speak of wealth, and so does the location, which isn't far from the Liege's residence, but you notice that most of these gathered are of rather imposing physique. Many of them have scars and military-grade implants. Several of the guests look like they're covering the exit. A few are clearly carrying concealed weapons. Your appearance has definitely attracted everyone's attention. Just about every guest here keeps glancing at you, even though you're clearly watching your every move, even though they are trying not to show it. I wonder who this Fidelio is. Judging by the way that fellow with the list was talking about this individual, it's someone very important. But it's not a name I've heard before. What is this place? I know nothing about this place, but I can feel that something in the works here. I sense danger and opportunity. The danger's a whole lot greater. Well, let's see. Let's join them. Let's figure out what this is. Oh, we got a coffin. Oh, what a terrible, sorrowful day. We pay our respects to the life and soul of Footfall Society. A loyal servant of the Imperium, a generous benefactor who spared no expense to keep the fire of faith burning, and an example to all future generations, the most noble and unforgettable Master Belardo. This loss, fussy clerk, Administratum clerk speaks in a strained voice and keeps peeking on a paper with text on it. His speech drags on, blending into the monotonous cascade of praises for the late Master Belardo. 20 minutes. So let us offer a prayer to the Emperor for the repose of Master Belardo's soul and the prosperity of his heirs. I now pass you over to our most reverend chaplain. Let's see. And here you all are, you vultures. Let's offer a prayer then. But if you think that the Emperor, or the messenger of his will, in other words, myself, does not see into your vile souls, you are sorely mistaken. I wasn't referring to Master Fidelio. At least Dens himself wanted to see him at his funeral, but the rest, I know every one of you, and I would be astonished to discover anyone here who truly mourns his loss. So go ahead, pray for Belardo's soul. Soon the flames will take him. A fitting end for a life like his. May the Emperor keep his soul. Interesting.
It's about time.
Table with
I
drinks.
did fine.
Seems very likely that the drinks have been poisoned. First mate Dagon. Master Fidelio. You never introduced yourself. I'm Dagon Othio. I was first mate on Dens' ship. I mean, Master Belardo. How did he die? Badly. Went downhill real fast. Just a year ago, he was still living it up, storming the slum asteroids to shoot riffraff and mutants, and then all of a sudden he was done. His old wounds had caught up with him. And he had plenty of those, both from the old days and more recent ones, like when somebody tried to bump him off. 12 years back, I think it was. Ceremony guest.
My Auspex has detected something.
Open the thing. What do we have here? A shredder shotgun and an efficient armored body glove.
Follow my lead.
So they're all ceremony guests. Whoever prepared the body of the gray-haired man lying in the coffin, they did a good job. Even in death, he looks majestic. Abelard maintains a grave expression befitting the occasion until he sees the face of the deceased. He frowns, peers at it with suspicion. I'll be. This is quite the meeting, if it can be called such under the circumstances. Take a good look at him. The implants left in the deceased body speak of his high standing. Expensive tech is typically extracted from the dead, and only the most prominent and wealthy avoid this fate upon their death. Abelard, do you know this man? Do I? I would tell you all about this man, but the words I'd use would be improper for a funeral. This, your lordship, is Jerry Can Dens, known back in the day as one of the most notorious pirates in the Coronis Expanse. They nicknamed him Jerry Can for his habit of having a jug or two of Promethium on hand. He did love burning things. Oh yes, he was a menace back then. How long ago was it? 60 years ago? I was serving my last days in the Navy when news came of his latest attack. Well, well. There was just a time when the sight of Jerry Can in a coffin would have been enough to make me dance. Quite literally. By the throne, I would have danced a jig on the spot, but now... I don't know. No more jumping to the warp right from under the cruiser's nose, eh, you old beast? Who would have thought I'd be at your funeral? This is very grand for a pirate's funeral. Is this normal for Footfall? Folks on Footfall are known to turn a blind eye to many things, but even the locals aren't so unscrupulous as to honor pirate scum a few paces away from the Liege's residence. But no one has heard of Dens for so many decades. I barely recognized him myself, and I've seen his face on pics a fair few times back then. I assume he retired and started a less honest life under a new name. Is that what was that they were calling him? Master Bellardo? Interesting. Book of Remembrance.
For me?
Let's see. Repentance. Wait, there's somebody up there. Adelia. The girl dressed in expensive clothes raises her sad little face to you. Who are you and what are you doing here? Hiding. I was going to cry. I didn't want anyone to see. My name is Adelia Bellardo. It's my grandpa in there, in the box. If you don't wish to be parted from your forefather, then sever his head, embalm it, and put it in your bed. Speak to him before you go to sleep and after you wake up, and that way he will stay with you. What? Don't listen to the lady. The lady is nuts, like properly off her rocker. Listen to your elders, eat your breakfast, and don't cut off your grandpa's head. Who are your parents? My dad is Cass Bellario. He's with the guests. And my mom ran away. They told me she hates Dad and Grandpa. I guess she hates me too. I don't know. It was a long time ago. I don't even miss her anymore. I miss Grandpa. He was the nicest. Have you ever heard the name Fidelio? It's someone my dad is very mad at, but Dad is always mad at everyone. Grandpa, Mom, Dagon, Chaplain. Did your grandfather ever mention the word repentance to you? He did. That word kept appearing in our house, and nobody knew who wrote it. It used to make Grandpa happy when I was little. He always smiled when he saw it, but then, later, when I was a little bigger and Grandpa was already old, it stopped making him happy. He was sad. He would just sit there and stare at nothing, and after that, when he got sick, the writing started to scare him. More and more it appeared. Repentance, 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 even in his bedroom. One time he pointed at that word and said something very weird about dead eyes and about cobras going to class. What did you say? Cobras going to class? Are you sure that is what your grandfather said to you? Of course I'm sure. When Grandpa was ill, I sat with him, and all this time he just started talking about cobras. I was sad, but it was also a little funny. Cobra, get to class, he said. Perhaps this is the old Navy officer me talking. But I'm almost certain he wasn't talking about a snake, but a Cobra-class destroyer. Cobra, going to class, you see? Maybe? Someone left some strange words in the Book of Remembrance as if they were from Fidelio. That wasn't your doing by any chance. That would have been a funny prank, but I don't play pranks. It was someone else. Maybe Fidelio did it very quietly. Or maybe it was someone who's not on the list, but also somebody nobody would suspect.
I won't tolerate weakness.
There's Kaz.
Brought me the wisdom to perceive.
Get rid of that, please.
I do what I must.
Do not need to be blown up. Anyway, here's Kaz. Ah, Mr. Fidelio, I've heard so much about you. Here you are at last, to the flesh. We haven't been introduced. Pardon me? Kaz Bellardo. I have the honor of being the only child of the deceased. You don't seem particularly grief-stricken. If I was the one lying in that box, he wouldn't be crying his eyes out either. Your son's feelings are complicated. I wasn't a good son. Old Denz wasn't a good father. But I do miss him in my own way, yes. He always seemed timeless to me, not just a bag of meat and ugly ambitions like the rest of us are. Did your father ever talk to you about repentance? That's hilarious. Even good old Chaplin doesn't tell me to repent. He gave up on me long ago, and my old dad, he gave up on me long before that. Wait, you mean that repentance? The stupid ghosts or whatever it was. Pretty sure my father did it himself, the senile old kook. Maybe it was my daughter messing around. Where else could those words have come from? What words are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? Out of the blue, writing has started appearing on the wall on a wall in our house. Just one word. Repentance. Big, scrawling scribbles like a child's handwriting. The first one appeared about 10 or so years back. The help kept whispering about it being the work of ghosts. Ooh. But for some reason, the old man didn't want to do anything about it. He told me not to. The writing amused him somehow. Whenever he'd see repentance scratched on the wall, he'd just grin. It'd be good to take a look at that writing, but if I had to guess, it doesn't sound like warp influence to me. If something really did take up residence in that house, it would have made a bigger splash in 10 years, like a dozen corpses big. What did Bellardo die of? Age, debauchery, old wounds. By the end, my old dad was more implant than man, especially after the assassination attempt. People tried to kill him, you see, about 12 years ago. And what is it that you've heard about me, anyway? That you were very close with... Ah, forget it. I didn't mean anything by it. Just making conversation. Okay, what else we got here?
None shall stand in my way.
Let's see. Given the deceased's former occupation, I have a good idea what role you played under his command. They used to call me Torch. He's Jerry Can, I'm Torch. Those were the days. Did Bellardo ever mention repentance to you? No, but I know what you're talking about. Scribbles in his home, right? Yeah, it happened all right. That writing just appeared out of nowhere. On the walls, the mirrors, and always the same word. Repentance. I told him to get a psyker to check his home for sorcery, but he said no, too pricey, I guess. He said something about that, how he had already paid too much for repentance. Not a lot of psychers around, and a single one of them will cost you as much a team as a team of top-notch bruisers. Hey, listen, friend. How long did that go on? The writing. Anything else strange happened in the household? Flying knickknacks, furniture growing tentacles, people dying for no reason. Oh, all kinds of things happen, my girl. Things go flying, people dying too. Servants, that is. Whenever we felt like remembering our glory days and got sloshed in half a jug of the good stuff, that's when it would happen. I remember one time we just decided to see who could carve open servitors in the dark the quickest. Alright, serious talk. Nah, nothing like that in his house. Nothing sorcerous apart from the writing. As for when it began, as Xenos knows, 10, 12 years ago?
Victory awaits!
Okay. Whoa, okay. A deliberately set trap, eh? What about the chaplain? Can the chaplain tell me anything? Pleasure to meet you, Master Fidelio. I prefer to go by chaplain. It's both my name and my occupation. You know, it's funny how despite being Denz's, that is, Master Bellardo's closest associate and confessor, I've never heard of you. man he chose to be his sole heir. I'm glad, of course, that the inheritance didn't go to any of the others, the vultures. But I'm still curious. Why you? We were especially close. Unsurprising. Dens did like remarkable people, and he knew how to get people to like him. Let's see. Given your speech during the ceremony, I take it you're not fond of the other attendees. I'm a missionary of St. Drusius, and the truth of the Imperium speaks through me. So I see no point in pretense. All who have gathered here have one goal, to bite a chunk out of Dens' estate. Ambition and aspirations of wealth are not immoral in and of themselves, but it's just that I'm sickened by the thought of such a great man has left behind nothing to a pile of human refuse. Left behind nothing but a pile of human refuse. His son is a drunk and a weakling. His friend, Dagon, the one who greeted you at the entrance, is a dim-witted brute with an incredibly bloated ego. His widow made off on the family yacht in the direction of the Maw while his body was still warm, with an entourage of 5 brawny, good-looking young fellows. I like to believe that he didn't choose you as his heir on a whim, Master Fidelio. At least you had the guts to come here into a nest of vipers who despise you because Dens' money and property slipped through their fingers. I respect that kind of audacity. So did he. Question, if I may. How was it that an ecclesiarchy missionary came to be friend and associate of a famous pirate? Do you know why they call me chaplain? It's because I was the priest on Dens' ship in his wilder days. If you're surprised, you shouldn't be. There are plenty of heretic scum among the pirates of the Expanse, but Dens wasn't one of them. He was a true believer, and he shared more of the Imperium's ideals than some of those stiff-necked officers. A leader with an iron fist and an iron will. Don't we owe our conquest to thousands of star systems to people like that? And the ones we robbed were mostly types that had no one subject of the Imperium and shed a tear over. Xenos heretics. Not all of them, of course. But the Emperor will judge. Dens was a decent man. In the matter of the inheritance, when can I claim it? You just can't wait, can you? After the funeral, Dens will be delivered into the flames. Then we will announce his last will and testament, and you will officially come into your inheritance. I have a strong suspicion that someone here wants me dead. You don't say. How can this be? Someone wants the sole heir of our tremendous fortune dead, in the place where all the other contenders, deprived of their riches, have gathered. If you, Master Fidelio, really are worthy of Dens' name, you will deal with these minor vicissitudes. Consider this my blessing. The Emperor protects. Anyone who deserves it, that is. Thank you. Settle the inheritance question.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Anything else with you? Oh, okay. Here's someone delicately clearing their throat. The clerk comes up. My good Master Fidelio, I hope you were satisfied with the services provided by our establishment. I beg of you, help me. Please keep your voice down. We can't let anyone hear us. It's a matter of life and death. What's the matter? Please understand, it's very difficult to get by on footfall on my wages. Imperial Regulation 4030/8L on post-mortal service workers on peripheral worlds directly prohibits the chief operator of the crematorium from leaving their workplace for any reason other than sleep, food, severe illness, administration of sacraments. Therefore, I am practically forced, to look for other sources of income that allow me to stay within the walls of this here establishment. I've set up a little, shall we say, enterprise, to replace the implants of the deceased with identical replicas and sell them to the right people when I have a shipment ready. I just prepared the newest batch of superb, unique implants of the highest quality, but I got careless. I used my first sick leave in 4 standard years. It was on that very day that Master Bellardo passed away. His family was quick to organize a cemetery in our crematorium. I simply didn't have time to prepare. Now my container full of goods, it's in the furnace, and if you don't help me, they're going to burn it any minute. So you hid valuables in the crematorium's furnace? I've been hiding them there for 10 years now, and quite successfully, I might add. Only the richest citizens can afford the services of a crematorium, and sadly, they don't die all that often. Usually I sell the goods before the next body arrives, but I got unlucky this time. Help me. Let's see. I'll help you on the following condition. You see, I am, most definitely, Master Fidelio. I'm afraid I misplaced some of my documents. If you make me a copy of everything you can find in the archives that has my name on it, I'll get you your contraband. Of course, will do. I'm most pleased with the results. Just help me. Throne preserve you. Make it look like you're just having a look around. It's a lot easier for you to wander into a restricted area without arousing suspicion than it is for me. Find the container. It's in the far corner. Get out and come back to me.
It's about time.
So where are we going? Are you leaving already? I'm afraid it'll have to wait. Carrying out... He's trying to keep... He says we have to stay. Well, that's good, because I didn't want to leave. I'm trying to figure out where exactly I'm supposed to be going here. The crematorium.
Unexpected result.
You'll regret this. I won't tolerate weakness.
Tech use.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath. That was insulting.
Stop it!
I've suffered worse.
My prescience has failed me.
I'm always ready. I'll live another day.
Why did I not
I
foresee
don't
this?
have time for this.
Stop.
What do I do?
Me.
Curse you, miscreant! I'm wounded.
I feel cold.
Can I...
Follow my lead.
Has no use.
Station liturgy is required.
Your seneschal is
They
always...
fear
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Shoot the
Don't
walls
know
and
what
the
to
floor. Okay.
Semi-autonomous...
Injury is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
The Undying One favors you.
We are the
Accept
spearhead
his
of the
gift.
Imperium.
Observing the loss of a unit.
I'm at your service.
Blood is my life.
Ready for
What's in our ranks?
Duty.
take up defense over the body of the fallen unit.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Contrary to dogmatic protocols.
There are many paths to death.
Oh, shoot. Shoot the floor.
Could it happen?
Resuscitation liturgy is required.
This master-crafted teleornament is not fit for a servitor.
The battle formation is broken.
What the hell can I shoot even?
Time to redouble our efforts.
Every thread ends in death.
Resuscitation liturgy is required.
I don't understand. Why isn't he shooting?
Lost in our ranks.
Shoot the walls and the floor. Well, I'm trying to,
There are many paths to death, and you chose
but
this
it's
one.
not.
Request approved. My vow is to serve.
The Undying One favors you. Accept his gift.
tactical disadvantage.
Attachment makes us weak.
Time to redouble our efforts.
There are many paths to death.
Anything worthy of my
Choose this
attention.
one.
Lost in our ranks.
The dead know.
Look no
The
further.
Undying One favors you. Accept his gift.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
What am I supposed to hit here? I don't even understand.
Every thread ends in death.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think we've got to load because I don't... I don't know what I was supposed to do there.
A
Okay,
new
well,
challenge for me.
I'm committed to doing this.
What is that?
Experience?
We're inside,
Nothing matters more.
but now we can do tech use.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Like, what am I supposed to shoot at here? It looks like this panel here.
We must act.
Like, can I do it? Can I shoot at this?
I'll pass. We shall.
We are the spear.
Color the uncolored.
She has this gun.
If only that were possible.
Victory awaits.
I guide humanity between the stars.
Here.
Do you require an audience? Do not dare ask. That is foolishness.
I don't understand what I'm supposed to shoot.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
Just a minor setback.
I mean, it looks like this.
If only that were possible.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Like, shoot the walls. Shoot the walls and the floor.
Something worse.
Well,
I'm
it's not
afraid
fucking
not.
letting me shoot anything.
You'll regret this. I'll live another day.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll drag you under the keel for that. I will take all
I
of you
am a
with me.
navigator, not a servitor.
There are
Color
many
the
paths to
What
death.
advice do you
And
seek?
you chose this one?
I am at
They
I
Ill fortune has found me.
Victory is not an excuse to shirk one's duty.
Oh, she's dead.
Marching on.
Attachment makes us weak.
Request approved.
That's an order.
The Undying One favors you.
There.
Accept
Finally.
his gift.
Jesus Christ. They're on fire, on fire. Put them out quick. Your lordness. Your lordiness, are you alright? Did you hit anything? Any bad burns? You fell right through the ceiling. It's mighty high up. What are we doing down here? We live here, is all your lordiness. You see, these are old tunnels. They dug them back in Persimus Divine's time, right through the asteroid. It's a little stuffy down here, but it's warmer than up in the big palaces on the surface. And it sure is warm under the crematorium's furnace. They barely burn anyone up there, but they do fire it up often enough. That's good for us. Sure, sometimes an odd smell makes through the vents. They're making roast. Makes your mouth water. What can you do? That's the cost of comfort for you. Do you ever know who Fidelio is? I mean, wasn't there that Fid lad used to live under the Fifth Void? His hussy kept yelling all like, my Fido, Fidelio, something, right? Here, for your help with the fire. Oh, thank you kindly. Something to buy a bit of food with. As well, we used our soup to put you out, you see. And it was only 2 days old. How do I get out of here? Well, there's no climbing back into the crematorium for you. Look for yourself, it's all burnt and collapsed. But it's no biggie, there's only one way up there, so you won't get lost. First, you'll need to pull this big old lever to open the doors. It's by the busted pipe. That's where the lever is. After that, you just walk. Through the corridors, the shaft, the old warehouse, and there you are, on the surface. The fact that the incompetence of the crematorium's maintenance staff saved our lives does not make their negligence any less egregious. I'll register a complaint.
None shall stand in my way.
Okay, so we've all got some wounds now.
Should I love you?
I'm always ready.
Goods.
Halt. I noticed something.
Melt a charge. Tells me we might need to blow something up. Fuel?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
We'll just take all these poor people's stuff.
We should deal with this.
Oh, Cassia.
What
Does something trouble you, Lord Captain?
Doubt is for the weak.
Yeah, this is saying that we found something. Oh, there it is.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Athletics?
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Horrible stench reaches your nostrils long before you see its source. Corridor where punctured pipes are disgorging steam of murky sludge. In the distance, you see the lever that opens the doors leading outside. The only way to reach it is by submerging yourself in the sludge. I'm too old for this shit. I think I'm going to be sick. Hard choices of the lot with any leader. I'll do it. Gonna need to take a shower
Follow
when we
my
get back.
lead.
Anyway, let's
Unexpected
athletics.
result.
Let's athletics our way over
We
this
need to
way.
investigate.
Ooh, what's this? Knuckle Guard. This Knuckle Guard grants the wearer a +5 bonus to weapon skill. It also grants any equipped melee weapons +5 armor penetration and +2 damage. Try to break Pascal.
My
Break it.
success is an irrefutable certainty.
Goods.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
A new challenge for me?
Is it just a multi-key? Yep.
Something of interest.
Thank you, Cabela.
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
Let's get out of here. We're in a warehouse. Is there anything to grab here? Auto gun. Don't need an auto gun.
It's about time.
Do you see that?
I was gonna say, you guys have got to be able to find something. Move it, I said move it. If the inspection gets to the circuit station before we do, I'll have you all recycled. Yelling your brains out at servitors won't make them work faster. You know another way to get them lazy brutes to shift themselves? Well, I'm all ears. If the inspection sees a circuit station without a unit, they'll go to Vladeum with this. And if Vladeum finds out, he won't mince words. He'll kick us the old Kazbalican severance, as in kick us out the trash chute without a void suit. Simmer down, we'll be fine. Back in my transport days, I'd show the inspection the same protection screen on 8 different sites, and I never got busted once. I seriously doubt that Vladium's inspectors are any more diligent. They'll fall for our one support unit on 3 circuit stations. They won't notice a thing. Better worry about selling the 2 units that we bore. Whose the throne is that? This goes beyond a violation of the right of operation. It downright stinks. They must die. The Undying One has added their names to the catalog. Eliminate them. I agree with your point, Priest. But I'm afraid that's not quite how it works. Hello, I'm Fidelio. I have no idea who that is. Believe it or not, neither do I. Who are you and what are you doing here? We're from Footfall Station Services, carrying out scheduled maintenance, but you're not going to believe that, are you? You heard everything. I promised my wife I could go a month without murder. Too bad. I'd rather break my word than get on the Liege's bad side. Now I can take them, now that I hear their names. Let's see. Look, all I do is stop... Yeah, whatever.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
So what are we up against? Servitors, they're pretty tough. Clerk, servitor, clerk, servitor. Okay, well, John, you know the drill. No, that's not what I want. Just get back. John, Dira, move. John. There. Abelard. There. Our Lady. Our Lady can stay back here. Cabela. You can start up further, and then we'll see how it goes for you. Dira can also there. Cabela. Dira. Pascal. Foresight on Cabela.
Will do.
Let's see. Analyze the servitor. Better try and do some damage to the servitors.
Was that you? Or
And also we can put the front line up here. Cassia can put the rear back here.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Then she can go bring it down on John.
If I may.
He can perfect
Suits my
spot,
purposes.
so we don't have to do that again. Or you can try this. Yeah, there you go.
Nothing I can't.
Oh, missed that. Oh, I killed one, but yeah, I missed that one. And she can voice of command Cabela. Yeah. Stun grenade.
why did I not foresee this?
Val,
Faithful.
here's what you're gonna do.
Running binary override. The Omniscient comprehends full.
There you go. Pretty good turn to take some. Why'd we skip her turn? I didn't even hit the button that time. I'm gonna mark you as prey.
Already done.
I'm gonna analyze you as well.
All too easy.
Going to do this.
Nothing I can't watch and learn.
Okay, we're gonna sworn enemy you. We're going to reckless
Indeed.
strike. And we're going to
I will do my duty.
do it. Do the reckless strike. We're gonna
It will
endure.
be done.
Skip to Dira. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Bring it down on John.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Got a mark. It's Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna surefire
Suits my
plan.
purposes.
We're gonna do this.
Absolutely
No
not.
line of sight. Okay. No line of sight to him either. Pascal's got him targeted. Let's get
Not
rid
a
of this.
problem
Let's
for me.
just,
You didn't stand a chance.
I'll just move him out of the way. You holding my gaze on this thing.
Isn't this a job?
Voice of command on Pascal.
Me?
Make him better.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I do insist.
Offering of blood.
There's not many of them left here, so Pascal, you get back there and back there. Can you not move there? What? There, you can move there.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Close enough.
My vow is to serve. Running binary code combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Vela, move there. Oh, it's like she's slowed or something. No, I don't.
As the
Whatever.
tenets demand. No. The shadows will see it done. Trust me,
There you go.
I would that I could.
No, can't do anymore. That's okay, you did enough.
Suits my purposes.
That should end that. Oh, he's still alive.
No can do.
Okay, fine, but can you move somewhere else where you do have line of sight, like... What here?
There is movement.
This is about the
in
only spot
Empyrean.
left, so... Even if she can't target him from here, that's all she's gonna get done anyway. Okay, Cassia.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. As duty demands.
There we go.
You are in the...
We shall prevail. None shall stand in my way.
And they were the only two we could salvage, so...
How old were you when you first took a life? You are scarcely more than a girl. Dreadful.
There is no sorrow in stepping onto the thread of his service early, Rather, one should lament doing so too late. Do not feel sorry for me.
To the rest of Footfall? Might have to save it there.
The machine god grants me insight.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, another one. Machine is broken, coated with dust. Repair it. Several text places. Welcome. Name of the founder of Footfall Station, Conqueror of Stars, Builder of Outposts, the noblest rogue trader Parsimus Dwayne. On behalf of all of his descendants, I welcome you. This cogitator was installed on the order of the illustrious Parsimus, so that the needy may tap into the flow of his wisdom. Cast your eyes upon the list of sections and choose what you wish to know. Parsimus Dwayne? Never heard of such a rogue trader house. Sure thought big. Lord Captain Parsimus Dwayne, one of the trailblazers of the Coronis Expanse and this station's founder. I've read about his great deeds. Lord Dwayne was once a colonel of the Astra Militarum, but, by his will, later inherited a warrant. He accumulated enough power to gather a small fleet of loyal allies and venture out to conquer the Coronis Expanse. They say Footfall was meant to be his personal palace world, but the construction dragged on for decades, and Lord Parsimus eventually died of old age. His enemies instantly tore Footfall to pieces and turned it into the bastion of humanity we know it today. That is one that is full of bandits, privateers, hustlers, and rogue traders. Footfall Station has been envisioned by the great Parsimus Dwayne as a palace of the stars, as majestic as the spirit and mind of its creator. As of the year of this cogitator's installation, merely a small fraction of the great Parsimus designs have yet to be made a reality, but already their audacity and grandeur are staggering. Footfall is becoming the gateway to this. Okay. Attempt an emergency repair. One of the first structures on the Footfall was the colossal statue of the Emperor. A whole asteroid was used for the creation of this sculpture, but even its titanic proportions cannot convey the awe that every faithful servant of the Imperium feels towards the Master. The statue is the center of Footfall, the same way that the Emperor is the center of the heart of the Imperium. Okay. His design. He intends to conquer the Coronis Expanse and build the most grandiose structures which will shine through the ages. He intends to conquer. Spirit of the machine is enraged and perform its function no more. I'll see to it that the profaners responsible for its maintenance are marked for servo penance. Oh, we got some levels. What can we do? Claim the bounty. When the bounty hunter makes a free single attack with the selected weapon. The bounty hunter makes a single attack with the designated weapon. This attack always hits, does not end the bounty hunter's movement, but deals only 40% of their usual damage. After each third enemy killed by claiming the bounty hunter recovers one charge of Hunt Down the Prey. Let's see. The bounty hunter's next attack this turn will have additional effects, deals an additional plus BS bonus damage. Target's armor will be reduced against all the bounty hunter's attacks. If the target's armor against this attack is below 20%, the target's dodge is also reduced. Prey. If the target of the attack is marked as prey, its armor and dodge are also reduced against the attacks of the allies. So Definitely that one. Next attack will have plus 100% over penetration and 10% nice. And it'll always critical hit. Okay. Designate somebody as trailed and finishes the turn. If an ally kills a trailed enemy, the bounty hunter gains an extra turn after that ally's turn. Bounty hunter gains additional MP. Okay, well, maybe. Until the bounty hunter's next turn, whenever an ally attacks a target marked as prey, this attack deals plus 5% additional damage and gains half the bounty hunter's. Ooh, that's a good one. Right now, though, we're going to take this one. Abelard, what can you get? Vanguard gains damage deflection of equal to the number of stacks of a yielding beacon. Gains, let's see, parry. So a minimum of 10, plus 10 parry. May immediately make an attack of opportunity. Vanguard and all their allies around them gain 3 plus the number of unyielding beacon stacks, temporary wounds. All affected suffer minus 50% less damage on the next attack. Nice. Vanguard and all allies gain 16% damage and 16% armor penetration against allies around against enemies around the Vanguard. Vanguard chooses an ally. All enemies within a 3-cell radius around this ally must take a willpower. Let's see. If they fail, the Vanguard becomes their target. Regardless of the willpower results, the ally does not provoke attacks of opportunity from these enemies. Okay, well that's good. Forces an enemy in their melee range to immediately attack the Vanguard. All the Vanguard's allies who are wielding melee weapons and adjacent to the enemy make an attack of opportunity against the enemy. Interesting. I can see where it's useful against bosses when you're surrounding a boss, but I can't see where it's useful like in everyday combat. We're gonna go with follow my lead. And then let's do this one. He's gonna be a tank. He better be tanky. All enemies in that area are forced to reroll. Okay. Interesting. Let's go with that one. Cabela, what do you got? Okay, that's okay. straight line. Interesting. That's interesting. So you're giving them a better chance to dodge, but if you hit, you fucking hit. I think we're gonna take Elusive Shadow. Dira. Let's see. Already have that. We can turn that off too. Oh, let's go with this one. And one more. Pascal, what can we give you? I think we gotta go with this one. Okay, well that's as far as we're gonna go right now. That's all I got time for at the moment. So, next time on Rogue Trader, we're gonna head back to that funeral. And probably kill a bunch of people for trying to kill us. And then we will continue exploring. So, actually we'll probably go back. I'm going to probably go back to the ship as well at some before that to get rid of these wounds. But yeah, so we'll do that next time. So, as usual, this is John Crate signing out.